Chance to really put this one out of reach. UMass in transition down the lane on a count.
Down to the baseline. Martin Somerville through traffic, stops and mid-range off the side. Tough Karam. He gets it right back and banks it in. Somerville's got 5. Pull the trigger for the Minutemen on a 6-0 run. Make it 8-0 on the easy look inside. UMass scoring drought approaching 3 minutes now. Baseline out of bounds. Again, another post up and a nice finish. State now up 2 and a 10-0 run. And a foul near mid-court. Florida State up by 6. Floater won't find its home, and it's brought down by Banks. And now push ahead and a jam by Hankins-Sanford. Well, tough feed inside. They get it down low, and the little jump hook goes. Nice spin move. Follow tip good.
And I imagine they'll try to make it to about the 4-minute mark.
Whoa! What a finish by Hankins-Sanford. For FSU, and Steen gets a breather. UMass's depth will be tested here. See how Frank Martin balances it. Parker slices through it. One hot hand tomahawk shooting foul. They may not have even worried so much about the flagrant aspects. Parker for 3. And the rebound ripped out of there by UMass. That was Jingay with the rebound. Another opportunity. Hankins-Sanford splashes it home. And the ball knocked away, and a UMass steal by K.J. Parker. And they'll slow it down and run some clock. Well, for Luke Laxdane, I think the issues going into ACC play will be evident, especially in the defensive end, as Hankins-Sanford hangs in hand.
Well, that's how you beat UMass's defense. If you're strong with the basketball, you've got to try to drive and attack, take the help, and then dish as the help doesn't, if the help doesn't rotate quickly enough, and that's what they knows defensive player.
Forte the hesitation and misses the layup. UMass trying to push the tempo, two-handed slam.
Doubt that BC moved the ball a lot better when Earl Grant took Hand and Payne out of the game, who were really settling for threes.
Up and under, scoop to the hoop, and that'll inject some life into the Eagles' offense.
Well, that's Shaw on both ends. First with the block and then just running the floor and attacking. Again, that shows you what they can do offensively on the inside, but then
the rim.
And that's there, Jay. That they can get that if they're strong with the ball, move the defense on the weak side of the floor, and then get the ball reversed and then attack.
UMass answering underneath. Foul called. Hastings kicks it out. Good ball movement, finds Payne. Can't finish it from 3. Hankins-Sanford spins his way and muscles it home for 2. Got it. Have to keep an eye on 24 and white. Setting the screen here. Banks leads all scorers with 27. We tick down to 2 minutes remaining in regulation. What a cut! Hankins-Sanford, 6 of 6 tonight, and it's a 1-point game.
Well, if I'm UMass, I go back to that middle ball screen and see how BC reacts, because the backside of their defense right now is not very organized.
Jingay in the paint, slips it right back for Hankins-Sanford, and he draws the foul.
Spencer got a bump, tries to dump it down, and there's Jingay with the steal for UMass. Launched up ahead all alone. Hankins-Sanford with the floor. He gets his second bucket tonight.
Say that, number 2. That's a terrific job. Yepko beating him up, number 3.
Out of the NE10. Lob down low, and Hankins-Sanford with a
Really working hard to force that.
It's the Hofstra transfer and left it short. Khalil Farmer. And KJ Parker for UMass had been running the point. Got into foul trouble last couple of games. Gets deep. And Hankins-Sanford with the mid-range. Home for the Riverhawks and Farmer. And Hankins-Sanford going to work. Back full flush for Jerome Roberson the second.
He's their longest guy at 6'9".
And Hankins. Spencer has not been really a go-to scorer. Hankins-Sanford with the mid-range baseline shot.
Saturday. Here's Lake turning the corner. He left Saturday's game with an ankle sprain. That shot is up, no good. Hankins-Sanford up high for the rebound.
Coach Tinkle thought that Josiah Lake would be able to go today. Looks like he's got a little bit of a giddy up in it, but it'll loosen up as this game goes on.
Hankins-Sanford working against Munch and gets it to go over 2-point lead in the basketball.
Good rotation by UMass. That's what Frank Smart's looking for, his team to be able to rotate quicker out of double teams and cover up in the back line. Oregon State trying to counter with more ball handlers.
Jinge inside, nice. Hankins-Sanford. Now UMass comes up with a stop. Out and running. Hankins-Sanford gets fouled on the putback. And
Lake's only made 3 triples all season. He's better off beating you off the bounce. And there's a little high post.
In that first half, coming off the bench, gets the start in the second half. Banks for 3. Around the rim, no. Hankins-Sanford, the offense
of Tim Duncan.
Noah's mom played basketball at Grand Canyon and now at Oregon State. How about that?
Got the ball inside. They've got the ball to their bigs. Much more aggressive Oregon State team that came out at halftime.
UMass led by Hankins-Sanford and Banks, each with 12 points. Here's Hankins-Sanford. Oh, my goodness. Carbuccia. Banks fires the 3. Hankins-Sanford, the offensive rebound and the push.
Lazy defensive transition by UMass. Got to get the ball stopped. Protect the rim. There's the high-low again.
Bettiol, nice feed. Hankins. Loose ball, fight for the rebound. Jinge comes away with it.
Good job by Jinge. They come in from the baseline to keep that ball alive for another opportunity.
Here's Hankins-Sanford. It has been his game, and he will go to the free throw line.
Big stop by UMass. Up 2. Can they convert and go up 4?
Hankins-Sanford inside.
Hits the glass, you cannot touch it.
Lake dribbled it right into Bettiol's foot. The throw ahead, Hankins-Sanford, and the and one. Nice control with the right hand, spins it home, it's 5-5.
Defender went down, O'Hara took his time, stepped through, got it off the window. Good recovery by Green Bay. Poor start those first 2 possessions. They were able to get their composure, get back into it.
Goes inside. Hankins-Sanford draws the foul.
Developing.
Here's Caden Wilkins.
Oh, great
dumps
feed.
it off. Nice feed to Bethea. but better defense by Bettiol. Banks looking for his screen. Dribbles it off the shoe of O'Hara. Oh, Bettiol with the nice feed. Hankins-Sanford. A fresh 20 for UMass as they inbound it with Carbuccia. And Hankins-Sanford gets fouled from behind by Reigns for Green Bay.
You don't want to foul if you're Green Bay. Playing man.
Carbuccia dumps it off across the lane. Hankins-Sanford, a quick
Bettiol.
Parker goes inside and wide open underneath.
And has played well for this UMass team.
Parker to Carbuccia. Into the corner. Three-pointer is good for Hankins. Free throw is missed. The long rebound goes out to Jinge. Now an open three. Hankins.
Saturday.
You know, he's got three-point range. He can do a lot of things off the dribble. Donovan Brown. And he's experienced as well.
Into the post, and Hankins-Sanford will get the whistle.
You've got to hustle after the long ball. He did a nice job there. Number 2.
We saw him play 6 minutes in the last game. We'll see him worked into the lineup. A ton of promise. Rising up for the mid-range is Daniel Hankins-Sanford.
City struggled last year at St. Peter's. Fresh new life here.
His third made 3 of the season. Another offensive board for Jinge. Hankins-Sanford with a window.
Simple stuff. Possessions on the guys in green.
There's some wisdom with what Bettiol does, isn't there? There's Hankins-Sanford hanging.
Rough night at Marquette, if I didn't say it. 1 for 14 from the field.
Yeah, 0 for 5 from 3.
Yeah, he's much better than that.
He hits 1 out of 2. New Albany up early. Danny Carbuccia checking in for KJ Parker. The freshman made his debut on Monday. Very appeasing, and a drive for Hankins-Sanford.
That's what we talked about in the open. He's just got a flair for making deep threes. Things you don't expect from a point guard.
All NEPSAC MVP, the Rivers School. Hankins-Sanford uses the glass. He's got 4. Bench. 4 for Daniel Hankins-Sanford. Here's Dimitri Clerk. Another whistle off the ball and get it to fall. Numbers. Parker will try again. Launches. No good. Another whistle on the rebound.
Won against Marquette, the Great Danes. Haven't shown it yet tonight. If things get interesting or tight later on, they might break it out.
Carbuccia tries to dish it down low. Kicks to the corner for Hankins-Sanford indeed.
See, that's a much
of rebound and UMass running the other way. Carbuccia, little nifty reverse. No, Hankins-Sanford picks up the loose change and scores again.
good sense by Daniel. Oh, this is distinctly a better shooting team than recent seasons. When you have perimeter shooting, you can open up the lane a little bit more for things like this.
A hard take for DHS. Eddie all with 3 fouls, took a seat for a lot of the second half. And the corner look, good one, but the tap in is there as Banks. Thank you to our director of everything, Drew Holtgreave, for making sure that got installed this past off season. Tap is up and away we go. Massachusetts and the Thundering Herd. Minutemen right to left as we see it. 73 points per game a year ago for the Minutemen. And KJ Parker will take over at the point guard position for Massachusetts, the junior from Lakeland, Florida.
Jay, right away, this is really interesting. Marshall has been traditionally a man-to-man team. Did so last year with their 20-win season. Good look at Dimitri Clerk right now, looking at post up right here out of the out-of-bounds play.
And there's the big man, 6'10", wide open down low. Hankins-Sanford. Carbuccia finds Hankins-Sanford on the reverse.